E aí, pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é o Gabriel do Expresso Nerd. Hoje estou aqui com o grande Jim Ken Johnny, da Man-with-a-Mission, para falar sobre a banda, sobre a sua vinda pelo Brasil pela primeira vez. Well, Johnny, the wolf look became a big part of your identity, of the band. How did that idea start? And when did you feel that it really represented who you are as a band?
Okay. First of all, we were born this way. We were made like this from the first. So yeah, we cannot complain about it that much. So yeah, we were made by a mad professor a long time ago. So this is how we look. But the second question that you're talking about, when did we notice that this is kind of iconic to the people all over the world? I guess whenever we started like performing on the stage, the reaction that we get from the audience was like totally different from other bands. Well, it's definitely because of the look. I guess like being looking this way, the appearance like this makes the people not care about the character of who's on the stage. You know, it's a wolf. Yeah, it's totally like a visual that's iconic. So it kind of in a way helps them focus easily a lot more to the music directly, the lyrics, the message, stuff like that. And yeah, that really started from the beginning. But as during our career, like trying to visit other countries and stuff like that, I kind of noticed that it can even cross over like borders, a language, and like internationally. Yeah, they immediately recognize us not a band from Japan, but a wolf. So in the same way, yeah, they totally directly get the message from the song and the lyrics a lot more easily, and that really helped us a lot on our way. And I believe it is something important for us, something that we found out during our career. Yeah,
that's nice. That's really nice. And now you're coming for the first time to Brazil, right? And the Brazilian fans are known for being very warm and passionate with music artists at all. How the band is feeling to meet the Brazilian fans for the first time?
We're really looking forward to it. Really stoked about going to Brazil. All the stories that we hear from our friend bands that toured in Brazil, they always talk about you guys. So crazy, so enthusiastic, and they love rock and roll. You know, we just can't wait to meet you guys. Yeah, we just can't wait to feel the energy from you guys. Yeah,
it's great. And looking at the journey of the band, what were some of the main influences that helped shape your sound and style?
Main influences.
Yes.
Talking about music, for me, it was definitely the music that was going on in the 90s, maybe. For example, bands like Nirvana, the Smashing Pumpkins, Dinosaur Jr., the grunge alternative guitar movement. That was the beginning for my real, influence of the libido that made me start to listen to a lot of music. And after that, a lot of like hybrid, like mixture sound, like rap metal, stuff like that, Rage Against the Machine, and maybe some trap music like Prodigy or the Chemical Brothers. All that was going on in that era, to me, was really experimental, and they had like I don't know, the pioneer spirit for rock music, and it really kind of, made me thought about the possibility and the potential of rock music can hold, stuff like that. And I guess what we do today is try to inherit, of course, the sound, but also like that kind of spirit, and update it, maybe innovate it in what rock music can do today. That's definitely the influence and also the motive that we hold right now.
Yeah, you even made a cover for Thunderstruck recently, right?
Oh, yes.
It's kind of one of the influences, right?
Of course. I mean, that song, that band is, well, they are hard rock, a little bit of a metal band, but just the energy that song just holds. You don't have to think about like a lot of things. You just know that the vibe of rock and roll, and it's really amazing. And
you've been
You have worked on many multimedia projects, especially anime. What is like to be part of something so big like Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Seven Deadly Sins, and so
Yeah.
much other projects?
Um, at first, as a like, I'm a manga fan. I'm a comic animation fan as
That's
well.
nice.
And yes, and at first, it was just like, really excited to just be part of something that I really know and I really like. And of course, I was aware about how huge it was, like the Demon Slayer, Seven Deadly Sins, stuff like that. But to me, it was like, I read those comics like every day, those kind of comics every day, and it is a pleasure and an honor to take part in it. But at first, it was just a lot of fun for me. But like taking the offer of writing the main theme of those series, I really understand and I really know how fans can get really pissed off when a bad song comes out for an animation.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that feeling. So I felt a little bit of a responsibility and a pressure
sure.
about writing it, but so far it was a lot of fun and just an honor, take a pleasure.
And when you create your own songs and when you make music for an anime or video game, how different is that process?
It is different from just writing a usual song for us and writing something for like animation or series movie maybe. But there's already a concrete and like a solid method that everybody knows if it's an animation or a movie, and everybody knows the bottom line of the message, the bottom line of the philosophy that the item has. So
Yeah,
in a way, it helps me a lot. All we have to do is really follow what it brings, but also maybe the hard part is it to balance it for our band to make it
yeah,
really natural and like make it spontaneous for us to
sure.
bring out a song. So we kind of find the common message that the band and the item has,
Yeah,
and yeah, make it really natural for us to write. Yeah.
I got it. Um, your songs mix English and Japanese. Is that
Mhm.
something like you plan before writing, or it comes like more naturally during the process?
Usually, we really don't care like which language we sing about.
Mm,
Yeah, it was really natural for me to write songs in English if I wanted the song to like hit internationally. But now these days, because of the internet or like all the subscription kind of items are spreading out all over the world, I guess people really don't bother in which language the song is used right now. So it's a lot more easier for us today to choose the language. And to me, it really depends on like what kind of item we're dealing with. Like the Demon Slayer, it's totally it is a well-known worldwide story, but the bottom line, it's really from Japan. All
yeah,
the yeah, so it was a lot more natural for us to sing it all in Japanese.
sure.
Yeah, and for example, if I write a song for, I don't know, we once wrote a song for Godzilla versus Kong, the movie,
Yeah,
and well, Godzilla comes from Japan, but
yeah,
the opponent is Kong. So, and I kind of recognize that that icon, Godzilla, is like really well known overseas, and it was a dark song. So it was natural for me to write it in English, and yeah, it sounded really like a lot more industrial and stuff like that. Yeah, it really depends on the genre or what we want to bring out.
And my favorite song of of the Man with a Mission is the partnership with Milet with the Demon Slayer opening. And
Oh.
was it we talked a little bit about it, but how special was to make part of Demon Slayer? Like it was one of the biggest hits of
Mhm.
Japanese anime recently.
Yeah. It was really great. At first, the offer was about having the song to be a duet with a female artist and a male artist. and we collaborated with Mile. She is an amazing singer. I am a fan
Yes.
of her voice, and it was just an honor just collaborating with her. And at first, it was a duet, so I kind of wrote the song to fit her voice, the melody flow that she gives. Well, it depends on my imagination, but yeah, I thought that kind of melody would definitely fit her voice and stuff like that. And it was just a lot of fun writing the song, but
Sure.
talking about knowing that Demon Slayer is a huge hit all over the world. Um, it was a lot of fun, but as I said, a bit of pressure, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that series and all over the world, but I'm really glad we made it. To tell you the truth, I only read a couple of stories from the series at first, but as soon as I got the offer, I just read it all, everything, you know, from the comic, and I I am from another generation if you're talking about
Yeah.
manga and stuff like that. But as soon as I read it, I totally understood that, oh, this is gonna, you know, this
Yeah.
is gonna move everybody, you know.
Yeah. Can you leave a message for the fans who are watching this interview and are
Yes, yes.
excited to see you live in Brazil, in São Paulo?
Uh-huh. Yes. This is John Johnny from Man with a Mission speaking. It was a pleasure to be on this radio show. Thank you very much. And it's our first time going to Brazil. We've been dreaming about this for a long time, not only as a musician, but going to your beautiful city, your country, has been a dream for me for a long time. And we're really proud that we're finally going to make it. I'm sorry it took so long, but we're really excited and stoked to meet you guys all there. We've been hearing that you guys go crazy in rock shows, and we're really looking forward to it. So I hope we're going to have a great night, and thank you very
Sure.
much.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time.
Bye bye. Thank you
Bye
very much.
bye.